their first team players. And yesterday, with something that looked like a very serious one, for the first time, I think he's missed 5 of 7 games since the start of last season. And I'm like, okay, Bruno, finally, I think injury they fear Bruno. Not be him, they fear injury. But I mean, speedy recovery. Bruno Fernandes, he got injured. He was taken off for the second half. I saw that. I think if he had continued that game, that would have been something, different and even worse than it was. So yeah, he's out injured. And from what I heard this morning, I heard that it would take like a month or 2 for him to make his return. Okay, so we see how that one plans out, and of course a quick recovery to Bruno Fernandes. And yes, again, there is this not so good news coming from Nigeria, and that's a former Super Flying Eagles, actually former Flying Eagles midfielder Daniel Daga. And we heard that he's been suspended allegedly by his Norway club, that's Molde FK, as he faces a police probe over an alleged sexual assault. So the club confirmed the development in an official statement on Friday, noting that he alleged that this particular incident was first reported to the police in late April 2025. So Daga has been formally charged with committing a sexual act without consent, an offense under Section 297 of the Norwegian Penal Code. So legal proceedings are expected to take place in March 2026 at the Nordmøre and Bromsdale District Courts. So the club stated that both the player and the club have cooperated fully with Norwegian police throughout the investigation. This is not a good one at all. That guy is just starting his career where everything is looking like, falling into shape and well again. And this news, not a good way to start. I read a comment today after this news broke out. See Nigeria women. See Nigeria women can't handle. You go, they follow white. Okay. But it's not whether black or white. It doesn't, just be careful. Seek consent. You cannot have knowledge of someone without their consent. But his lawyer has come out to say that that guy himself has said that there was nothing forced. It was mutual. Agreement.
He will have to prove it if it was mutual. Good morning, Abuja. Good morning.
Wenga is here, by the way.
It's nice to see you.
Okay.
Looking all dapper today.
Please don't give them false hope. So now they go check on the live and I'm not dapper. I'm just dapper.
Whoever doesn't see you as dapper must be a Manchester United or Arsenal fan.
Don't do that.
Anyway, talking about Daga. First off, he's young.
He's young.
According to reports, he's 18 years. So one would say probably juvenile delinquency is setting in. He also has the right to defend himself to say it's mutual, but he has to prove it. We remember the cases of Neymar. He had to come out with WhatsApp chats to prove it. Greenwood, for some reason, was even Cristiano Ronaldo had 2 cases of this, but he was vindicated at the end of the day. So if he comes out to defend himself, he would have to prove it, because both the accuser and the accusee will have their day in court.
Okay, so that's big. Both the accuser and the accusee will have to face their time here, just one each, and we also be done with it. So let's quickly check what's trending on the front of the back pages of the papers that we have here. And with me, I've got the Daily Trust newspaper. Rogers stares as Villa beat Man United to boost title bid. And still from the back page of Daily Trust, 10 rounds of breakout season with next gen title. Yeah, you want to know how Rogers did it? He had United in mind. 2025 AFCON Super Eagles target victory against Taifa Stars. That's talking about Tanzania. 3-time champions, the Super Eagles of Nigeria, will be in action tomorrow, 6:30 Nigeria time, for their first game at the 2025 African Cup of Nations. I trust my country. I know what they can do.
Anyway, the back pages of the sports bulletin, a former NFF vice president is calling out the NFF. He's saying the entire NFF board should resign and should not be allowed to.
Did they tell you that when you were there?
And should not be allowed to. He's no longer there, so of course,
did they say
it's their turn to also leave. He's saying that's Chukwuma, by the way, Gabriel Chukwuma. He's saying they have not earned the right to return. And talking about the AFCON, the Super Eagles would aim for 3 points against Taifa Stars in opener, and that's tomorrow by 6:30 p.m. Then finally, Olise is throwing his weight behind the team to shine in Morocco.
All right, let's see if I can read some of your messages on Facebook. Yes, again, we are live on Facebook, just in case you want to drop your comment. And again, the games this weekend, you had some interesting matches in the Nigeria Premier Football League. Akon Khalifa, I don't know, Enyimba, I think they lost. Remo Stars as well, they were struggling at some point. But just to confirm that, and the Premier League, Manchester United problems continue. Bruno Fernandes is injured, and there's no Brian Mbeumo, no Ahmad, no Mazraoui. This is looking like a hard time ahead for United.
In the words of the commentator, when the game was about to start, he said Manchester United are currently on a decade of decay and trying to, turn the tide. And to be fair on United, they performed better than Villa on the night. Considering the fact that they were missing their key players.
The coach said so.
Yeah, even Mazraoui, who played yesterday, he would have been there, not necessarily Dogu. Kunya, like Morgan Rogers, had efforts at goal but was wasteful.
He was really
even down to the late part of the game where he could have pulled one back for United with that header. He still went wide, and Morgan Rogers was more clinical. Aston Villa had their X factor. They maintained their steez, grounded that result the same way Arsenal did against Wolves once upon a time. So I wouldn't totally say it's all doom and gloom for United, but at some point they will have to convert performances to points.
Well, let's take some of your messages here on WhatsApp. Good morning, Ogechi, Madu, baby. Okay. Your name is Temi Daya from Lambata Kwali. I get to hear your voice, Ellie, Momo. My team, Chelsea, Drew, wishing Super Eagles all the best tomorrow. We all are. Good morning, Ogechi, Madu. Up Gunners for life. Arsenal doing so well. I miss your beautiful voice, my dear. This voice that is cracked. Hopefully,
who cracked it?
I don't know.
Were you shouting
small
at
wedding that I went to?
Were you shouting at Ugarte?
Small Owambe that I went to. Good morning, Oge. Your name is Momo Dafe Chelsea last born. Oge, you traveled. I know. Hear your voice again. And yesterday, Man United, no try for me, but make them no worry. Chelsea will revenge for them on Saturday. Okay, more messages. Wow, wahala day for my team, Man United. A couple of injuries and losses here and there. The first team players to AFCON. Did Amorim in any problem? Okay, I didn't understand that. Good morning, Oge. Sexual assault or whatever the player is accused of is viewed differently abroad. He has just been trapped by a white woman, and it's sad. I hope he can really prove his innocence. I feel sorry for him. Ade from Akara. Thank you, Ade. Okay. And games at the Nigeria Premier Football League. We had the Abia Warriors finally. It was a battle of the Warriors. Okay, Warrior Wolves and Abia Warriors, where that one favored Abia Warriors 1-0. Enugu Rangers also defeated Ikorodu City 2-1. Akwara United beat Bayelsa 2-0 as Remo Stars lost to Bendel 3-2 in a 5-goal thriller. Shooting Stars defeated Niger Tornadoes 2-1, and then my darling Akon Khalifa will never stop to amaze me. They played that Byron draw against Wiki Torres, and we saw matches in La Liga as well. Barcelona, they're top of the La Liga table now.
Absolutely. Okay. 4 points ahead of Madrid. Even if Madrid also won their game, it just looks like it's going to be a drab campaign in La Liga, unlike the Serie A, where we have like 5 teams just separated with 3 points, and also the Premier League where we have like 3 horse race. La Liga is looking like even the top 2 playing teams don't want it. That's the way it's looking.
All right, so we have elite matches. I think I saw this one halfway. Real Betis beating Getafe. That was a whooping trash and 4-0.
And they also were missing a player who played for Morocco yesterday. Real Betis.
Villarreal lost to Barcelona 2-0 as Ogechi walloped Rayo Vallecano 4-0. And moving on to, we have a couple of matches today. I think we have few. No, just one in Nigeria Premier Football League. Katsina United and Rivers. I don't know. There's something off on this one. Mali and Zambia will be in action today, while South Africa will play Angola. Egypt will meet Zimbabwe, and one Premier League match going down tonight, and that's between Fulham and Nottingham Forest. Just one game in Spain, and that's on Atletico Bilbao and Espanyol. So tomorrow will be time for the Super Eagles, and that's when, like I said before, my AFCON starts proper.
AFCON started yesterday.
Mine starting tomorrow. Tanzania, are they a threat to Nigeria?
I think I've always said this: the Super Eagles are a threat to themselves. They are the only ones who could put themselves back. You could go on my X page. I've been vocal about it. Yes, we can come here to drag. We can come here to drag them and all of it, but on a good day with all players 100%, Nigeria should be able to stand tall against them. I mean, we watched Morocco yesterday, the host nation, whom we all loathe as the best team in Africa. But Comoros held them for the most part of the day. They couldn't even muster more than 2 shots on target in the first hour of the game. So Super Eagles can have their chance, especially against Tanzania. But my worry, or what I'll be looking forward to, is who would start and go. Okay.
All right, Uzoho is there for you. We're from our world heavyweight champion, Anthony Joshua, knocked out YouTuber now turned boxer Jake Paul in their controversial Netflix bout in Miami on Friday. It kept a lot of Nigerians awake to see this fight. You in particular, I saw your posts about this
that boxing game, for the love of me, should have ended in round 1.
I'm telling you, everybody blamed Joshua. Like, why taking it to the fifth round?
Why will you blame Joshua? He wanted you guys to enjoy your money.
Really?
You can't just come and play and you pull a Mark Tyson and end everything in the first round. Jake Paul stood no chance. Did you see the woo when he got the last punch from Jake Paul? I was like, I could not just stand against this guy. I'm so sorry.
Well, the fight at the KCR Center, which saw both men reportedly splitting a moment pause of about $184 million had triggered alarm across boxing due to the gulf in physical size and clash between the two-time former world champion Joshua and Paul. All right, so congratulations to Anthony, even though some believe that you would have done better and seal everything off first to second round. But it is what it is. You won after all. Congrats. And that's the package of a show this morning on Sport Drive. My name is Ogechi Madu. Thank you so much, Benga Boyega, for stopping by.
You're welcome, Ogechi Madu.
I will see you again tonight for Football Frenzy, 7 p.m. And of course, tomorrow we'll be here again at 7 p.m. tonight for Football Frenzy. And we'll be here again tomorrow for Sport Drive. And of course, the time where we've been waiting for Nigeria, Tanzania. Do have yourself a wonderful day. Good morning and stay safe.
Abokaina, karfe 4 fa ta yi fa, zan wuce cibiyar wasanni da